as Mike Robinson from Game Day Nation joins us now. And Mike, Rob, as we take a look at this big play breakdown presented by Groganstown and Charlie's Dodge, we talked last week as we're getting into the Start Rogers and Wait Woodward matchups, how we looked at the Start Rogers matchup and how Rogers was a big play offense and Start was more of a grinded out attack. Well, against Rogers, Start did grind out one drive, but as we're going to show you, they also found a way to make some big plays as well.
100%, and this is what Godfrey Lewis is about. Bowling Green didn't make the plays. That's his alumni. That's where he's from. But they didn't make the plays, but Start Spartans made the plays. So just take a look at this right now. You're taking a look at Jeremiah Behringer, big-time quarterback for this football team. He gets the ball out of his hand with a very quick release and gets it to a guy who's just as quick as his release, Mr. Jatavian Francis, making a big play down the sideline. Take a look again. He's already looking back at the QB saying, hey, look, I already know I'm going to get this one here. But it's not just the catch and the pitch. It's the block. Mr. Wanamaker, he's a basketball player. They say those guys aren't physical all the time. You could prove them wrong. He's a very physical young man, getting a big block, setting up a long touchdown run. You see with the track finish right there with the head nod through the line. But let's take it over here to Woodward. See what's going over here at the Woo. You know I love the Woo. I love Dominic Chismar too. So take a look at what's happening with the offensive line. These are some big young fellas over here. It's a reason why they won the City League Championship last year. Take a look at that. Mr. Robin Campbell, pancake block and guys on the goal line to get Dominic Chismar in there. Another look. Wait, who is that? That is Mr. Wayne Cosper trying to find his way. So they got a little trickeration too. City League got a whole bunch of different things they like to do. And this is one thing I really enjoy, watching young men find a way to get the play done. And this is a young guy. Coach Rashawn Wilson making good decisions right here, getting the ball in his playmakers' hands, and that's what you're talking about. You see it again. It's not the same guy. This is Mr. Arias Mitchell. He steps in, makes a big play, he caps it off, but that is not it. Look at that line again. Look at number 50 right there on the wing. He's going to come off. No one wants any pieces of him. So as he goes untouched to the end zone, they get the big victory, big comeback by the Woodward Polar Bears over the Wait Indians to head into the championship. That's our big play.
And something that we've noticed the last couple of weeks now with both Start and Woodward, they've both shown the ability to play from behind, come from behind, and get victory. So I think Thursday night, this is going to be one of those games where it's not over till the clock reads triple zeros.
100%. And you saw this game, week one. It's going to be an excellent rematch to see these two teams play. I love what Coach Lewis and Coach Wilson have. They are very similar in style. But the one thing about it, Woodward has a physical football team. So Start's going to have to step up, and they're going to have to play that physical style football if they want a chance at that title.
And talking to Coach Lewis earlier this week, that's one of the things he talked about was the physicality of the game, and he said this is going to be a fight, and he meant it in a very good sense of football fight, yes. Not a fist fight, but a good physical football game. I think that's one of the things we're going to have to watch is the line of scrimmage. Who controls the line of scrimmage very well will control this game.
Yeah, you look at the offensive line for Start Spartans. This is a veteran-led group. This is a team that can move the pile. They can get it done. Corey Robinson or Jeremiah Behringer are two viable options to put back there at quarterback. We know Robinson can make the big plays, being a big lefty. But again, on that flip side, Woodward's defense has been the story. With them shutting out Waite's offense in the second half, showed me that they have the stoutness of their defense to plug up all those A-gaps with that big Start offensive line. So it is going to be a battle up front.
And I think one other thing that's interesting, another contrast between the two programs, Start, traditional power in the City League at this point, a much bigger talent pool to draw from. Woodward, their roster is not as deep as Start's. Woodward's been able to do this with a very small roster.
And that's credited to the coaching staff. You know, they got these guys ready to play on both sides of the ball. You see Wayne Cosper, the guy who made the big play versus Start in the beginning of the season to beat them. Look at it again. He's back there catching snaps at quarterback. He runs the ball. He catches the ball. He does everything, and that's what you're going to need from a Woodward football team to get this big victory here on Thursday night.
All right, thank you very much, Mike Robb. That's right, Thursday night. It's not the Shoe Bowl. It's not the Hall of Fame game. No. It's the City League Championship game, and it's going to be a good one. You'll be able to see it live right here on BCSN.